How's it going, everyone? Jers here, and I'm going to be showing off my final project slash final exam for my web designing class. So let's check it out. This is a Team Hack and Slash website that I'm creating, and keep in mind this is not a real legitimate site. This is a prototype. I'm just working on it for classroom purposes. For me to have a real website, I would need a website to host mine. You know, I would need a site to host my website on, and that costs a little bit of cash. Nothing too crazy, but eventually I will do it. But right now I'm just working on a site, and this is what I have for the class. I'm still an amateur, so, you know, feel free to give me advice and stuff. There's a lot of code involved. If you're curious, where am I? What the hell is this? This is Adobe Dreamweaver, and it helps you create websites, and it makes it so much simple. It makes it so much simpler. But we're gonna, you know, look at my entire page, not through Dreamweaver. We're gonna look at it through a web browser. So we have the index page, the about, games, contact, and FAQ. So we're gonna go to the index page and press F12, which will open this on my web browser, my default web browser. And here we go. And this is my favorite part of the site because of the slideshow. I see the slideshow and I'm like, oh God, I love you. I love the slideshow. It's awesome. I really love this thing. It's so cool. I could add more images, but I thought 5 was decent, so I left it at 5 for now. So anyway, a few things to note about the page. If you look at the tab on the top left corner, of course it says home. Every little place I go to, like the about, it'll say about our games, you know, contact, FAQ. It'll say it at the top. And what's cool is the little image up here, which is called the favicon or the favicon, whatever way you pronounce it. And I think it's awesome. Not some sites, you know, some people don't really care about it, but I think it's cool. It's like, and I'm like, God, I can't believe I remembered to put this. He taught us this so many weeks ago. Yeah. So I put it in my site and I feel awesome about it. But yeah, pretty cool. I thought the site had enough black and gray, so I went with what the header had. So I went with a color like that, and it's a spear with some of these colors, and it looked like it worked well. But anyway, this is the home page slash index page. This is where you're going to come into when you first arrive to the website. And yeah, you're going to have the slideshow, the header, you know, the logo, and over here, pictures of us, our names, and some generic info in the footer. So we're going to move on to the first portion of our page, which is the About Us, which is about us, okay? So a few things to note here. What I do have here is quick links. Now when you click on the quick link, it'll make the person's name, let's say Jers, it'll make it appear at the top of your browser. So let's show that real fast. Bam. And then I have a back to top under everyone here to, you know, get you back up there faster to the top of the page. Same thing, DM87, and same thing with Zorro and etc. Works for everyone. And I have it set up that way so it's convenient for anyone coming to my site. Now, when I do make a real site, it may not look like this at all. It may look, you know, much different. What I want on my real site, I want a forum where people can post topics. And I also want a chat box where people can chat live if they're at the site. Like, let's say, you know, 3 of you are at the site right now. 3 of my viewers, you know, or anybody's viewers. Anybody, just 3 people. Just 3 people in general are at the site at the same time. They can all chat. Hey, what's up? My name's Billy. My name's Bobby. Hey, I like, you know, Ninja Turtles. You know, whatever. You can sit there, chat, and laugh it up a storm. It's cool. That's the kind of site I would want to create. But, you know, I don't know how to do that yet. I'm still at an amateur level, and I admit that, you know, I learned this through a class. This is what I've gained, and I'm using what I've gained, you know, to get my final project, to get a good grade. Now, keep in mind on this site that the point of this video is to get feedback and advice on what could I improve on my site. But you need to keep in mind that this assignment has requirements. I've fulfilled all the requirements as of right now. All the requirements are done. But I can still add things as long as it's not something ridiculous to add. But before we get to that, let's complete, you know, looking through the site. So we have music here. I insert a little music box from SoundCloud.com. I'll put the link in the description. They have a lot of music there. You can search for a song you like. If they have it, you can share the song and embed the code into your website. And you can edit the way the size of the box is. You can also choose a different size box on their website, and you can also edit the color. What I couldn't find out was how to edit the picture, so I just picked one that was relevant to the site. Okay, so why do I have this here? Well, it's the About Us. There could be a lot of information here to read, and if you're curious about reading, you could have some music to enjoy just for this page, not for the whole site. And I don't want it to play automatically. I have it set that you could play it yourself if you want it to. So, alright, so let's look at some of the stuff here. And, you know, this is pretty cool to have, the music, if there's a lot of stuff to read and you really do want to read it, as I said before. But let's say somebody's, you know, let's say someone like this Jers guy. He just puts, I love gaming. And that's it. He'd be pretty lame, wouldn't he? And he, you know, he's me. But then it'd be like, why would I listen to 2 seconds of music to read that, you know? Hopefully everyone else has more stuff to make it cool. But, you know, hopefully we can fill this up. And you're probably wondering what all this gibberish is. This is Lorem Ipsum. I'll put a link in the description as well. If you're into making websites, Lorem Ipsum is your friend. It can help you generate paragraphs for your site, so you don't have to sit there and literally type in everything just to try it. It's like, oh God, I gotta type in all this stuff to try the site. Oh no. Don't worry, you can go to Lorem Ipsum. They'll generate paragraphs for you. Put in the number you need, copy and paste, throw it in, show you how your website's gonna look with text in it, which is very beneficial for me. So I just put in 3 words, Lorem Ipsum the rest, and it worked out for me. So we're going to play a little bit of music and allow you to, I don't know, just a little example of how it would be. Once SoundCloud loads, of course. Sometimes it'll play automatically, other times it'll take a little bit. There you go. And that's all you get. Now, some of you are probably wondering, why the hell does Ace have so much information? Well, I wanted to show the professor that I could anchor his name and get it to the top of the page, like so. Bam, now his name's at the top. Now, the reason I needed all this text is to give the web page space to actually move his name to the top. Let's say I stop this text at about here. Then when I move to Ace, the page is so short, it'll probably go to about here. And then Guardian's name will be up there when I click Ace. I don't want that. I wanted Ace's name to be there so the professor could see, hey, I know what the hell I'm doing. Give me a better grade. You know what I'm saying? So now we can go back to top. And now we're going to move on to our game. Sorry we're taking so much time here. And it's trying to translate the Lorem Ipsum, which is silly. So here I just grabbed a few games that we play. And a little simple sentence. We play the Dynasty Warriors series. And then Lorem Ipsum the rest. And that's it for this page. YouTube links. I have it so that a new tab opens up, like so. And I have everyone's YouTube channel linked up here. So here, my channel, of course. Some of you should be familiar with this. Dark Masamune 87's channel. Everyone's linked up. Desert Zoro, or Zoro for short. The Guardian. Isn't that a movie? The Guardian? It is, isn't it? I like that movie. I think it was a swimming movie about the Coast Guard. Alright, Ace. Blazing Ace. And yeah, that's all we have there for the YouTube links. The Contact Us page, all I have here is our Twitters. We don't necessarily... We have a Facebook... This is me with a little smirk. Woohoo! But we have a Facebook page, a Team Hackenslash Facebook page, but we haven't really been using it. So I decided not to throw it in here. There's no point. And I also have this little clickable link, which is the same thing. I did it for the requirement. And DM87's Twitter, if you want to know, well, you know, this is cool, but where the hell do I find them on Twitter? Well, it's right here. You can pause the video on any person that I'm looking through, and you can follow them on Twitter if you want. So Next up, Desert Zoro with his army of ponies. The Guardian. And Blazing Ace with his gloves of kickassery. So let's continue to the FAQ page. And I just made it generic, nothing too crazy here. What I might do, maybe I'll make the image smaller, maybe I'll make the text smaller. I don't know, I haven't decided because I know FAQ pages, their text might not be this big. So I might edit that. But anyway, guys, this is the host site. Be sure to let me know your opinion. Let me know what could I do, what could I add to make it a little better. Maybe I could do a small edit on something. What do you think would look better on a website? And this picture I made, of course, I made it Photoshop and GIMP, you know, simple. But yeah, to get back to the home page, click on the logo and we're back to the slideshow. So be sure to let me know your opinions. If you have any questions about how I did some of the stuff, let me know in the comment section. I'll try to answer the best I can. And yeah, thanks for watching. I'll catch you guys later. See ya.